Squirrel trying to get a nut. These nuts. I keep right here in my pocket. Oh, there it is.
I hate that pocket.
It's the magical pocket. Welcome back. This is another edition of the Berto and Lex Show. I'm Berto, that's Lex. Just like all the other formats, I know the topics, and you do not.
I am so scared.
So Disney just released, they're coming out with the next 2 years of movies that they're going to be coming out with. All right, so they're going to be coming out with The Good Dinosaur, which is just another movie that's coming out. I mean, nothing special. So they're coming out with, and I know you're not a big fan of Star Wars as I am, but I think you'll appreciate this. So, do you remember in episode 4, okay, Luke Skywalker, right? They found Luke Skywalker and they're going about, they're about to do the run on the Death Star, right? And there's the 4 movie, and then there's 5 is the frozen Hoth planet, right? And then 6 is the Return of the Jedi when they actually go and attack the Death Star again. So the 4th movie, do you remember that one part in the scenes where the lady said when they were all sitting around trying to show the plans of the Death Star and how they can attack around? She goes, "We lost a lot of brave souls trying to get this information," right? Well, the movie that they're coming out with, I'm not sure if it's a movie or an not animated series. I'm sorry, movie or series, but they're coming out with Rogue One, which takes place, right? The cast of the Rogue One has been unveiled, right? Forrest Whitaker is going to be in this.
So what is this?
So this is taking place before the events of A New Hope. Rogue One follows the group of rebels who try to steal the plans for the Death Star. So if they try to steal the plans for the Death Star so they can do, which was episode 4, the actual attack of the Death Star, and they can figure out the weaknesses of the Death Star. So they're doing this whole series. It's kind of like dark and stuff like that. And it's going to be directed by Gareth Edwards, who did Godzilla. And it's actually be in theaters December 16th, 2016. So we got to wait a whole year for that. But they just announced it. And they also announced a lot of the cast that's going to be in that. And Forrest Whitaker's going to be in that. And Mads Mikkelsen is also going to be in that, who was part of Hannibal. But the great movie that's coming up. Yeah, it's actually, I'm excited.
I can tell.
I know. I'm excited. But they also have so much of other movies. They're definitely going to be coming out with another Guardians sequel. Chris Pratt is definitely expected to return. But they're also announcing a Star Wars Episode 8. Yes. Of course, they don't give it a title yet. It has no title, but it's going to be directed by Rian Johnson. So that they're excited about that. And this movie is potentially be released May 26, 2017. And he did Looper and also did some of the episodes of Breaking Bad. So that's cool stuff that's coming up.
That does sound pretty cool.
And then, of course, Toy Story movie coming up.
I heard of Toy Story 4.
Yep.
I'm actually excited. I heard Cars 3 is coming out.
Yes.
I can't wait for that.
The whole Cars series, because my son Eddie, he loves. Actually, we were just watching them again, just the other day, and I still get a kick out of those the whole series.
Oh my god,
they really did a good job.
The first one to me, second one was very cool because of the whole worldly aspect, and it was kind of like a James Bond type of feel to it,
right?
But the first one was cool. Now, what I understand, the third one is supposed to be Doc Hudson when he was young and up and coming on the dirt track circuit.
Whoa! So that's actually a prequel?
Yeah. Cars 3 is supposedly a prequel from when Doc Hudson... You remember Doc Hudson?
Yeah.
He was...
Because in 2, he actually passed away in between 1 and 2. Right.
He's loosely based on an old NASCAR driver from way back. And, of course, the car itself is based on
Hudson Hornet.
Yeah.
Yep.
And which is a true story. They did win 3 consecutive championships. And anyway, long story short is it's supposed to be him upcoming in his youthful dirt track days, paying homage to NASCAR in its infancy.
Really?
And the Moonshine
Runners?
Yeah. I mean, because let's face it, that's how it really started.
Yep.
So I think, first of all, if that's what it's going to be, I'm so excited.
He's like, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
It's like, this is like my first animated series. I'm gonna be love it.
It's like, yeah, animation's pretty cool and it's funny and everything, but oh my god, like Cars is just awesome.
No, Cars is a good series. I really like it.
The thing I like about movies like that is that they did it right.
And what do you mean by that?
They took so many aspects of being a car guy myself and a hot rodder and this and that. They did so many things right where they paid tribute to the names, even like they they used the little idiosyncrasies of certain cars versus other ones. And like, do you remember when Mac, I think, was the rig driver for Steve McQueen?
Lightning McQueen.
Who's also based on Steve McQueen's name, you know. So who was an actor and a race car driver. So anyway, they went into when Mac was driving the rig at night and he was falling asleep because those group of cars went up. If you notice, every one of those cars,
the Need for Speed type cars.
The Fast and Furious cars. You notice every one of those cars. Not only did their name make fun of what they were, like Wingo because he had the hot wings and everything. Snot Rod because it sounds like a hot rod, who's sneezing all the time because of the supercharger, and that's what they call it, supercharger sneeze. Like they paid so much detail, and that's what I love about it. It's like they don't just it's funny, it's cool, it's a cool story. But no, the guys.
There's a lot of
detail that people don't realize. If you're not a car guy or a car gal, you might not pick up on half of
even
that
that whole town, Radiator Springs, when they showed the back view of it, it was supposed to be like in the kind of like in the Grand Canyon. Oh yeah, but the Grand Canyons, it looked like looks like the fins of the Bel Air of the like a 50-something Bel Air,
like a hood ornament look to it.
Yeah.
That was like they were talking about kind of like Route 66, how it got
No, they did the whole franchise that they did with the cars. I'm actually surprised because I think the last one that came out was like in, I want to say 2005. No, 2008. I think was the second one.
The first one was like 05, 06, and then the second one was like 11.
Oh, so it was still 4 years ago. Wow.
It was like 4 or 5 years. It's been a while. That's the thing I don't understand is why
that was such an amazing franchise.
Not only did they sell a ton, which a lot of people were like,
and the toys.
They made so much money off of that, the marketing. But my thing is, why does it take so long for in between characters? Like,
well, I know they came out with planes, right? And then they came out with a planes too.
I think that's what it is. Maybe they were focusing on that, but
I don't know. They should definitely go back to cars.
If you could do 2 Star Wars in 2 years, give me some more cars. Like,
give me some more cars.
Come on, get out of here with this. Waiting 5 years for every movie to come out.
All right, so another movie they're coming out with my main actor, which I love, really appreciate him and like him a lot. Johnny Depp is coming out with another Captain Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I know I'm going to get so much flack for this.
Go ahead, you can. I think I'm going to agree with you what you're about to say. But go ahead.
I don't think so. Because no, I've never seen one.
What? Get out.
I know.
How did you not see
I think
them?
I've seen a total of like 20 minutes of one movie.
Are you kidding me?
I've never seen one. There's a.
You need to have.
Wait. Hold on. I got something better. I've never seen a Lord of the Rings.
What? All right. So we're going to have actually, there's Lord of the Rings and there's the Hobbit series coming after. Oh my God.
I've never seen any of them.
You have to watch them. I think you would like them.
I've seen the first Harry Potter, though. That's about it.
You have not seen all the Harry Potter movies?
No.
I have them all. You know that. And I have all the Lord of the Rings, and I have all the Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, I'm not saying that they're probably not good movies. I'm not saying that. I don't want people to think that, oh, my God, yeah. No, there
is a lot of movies out there that's so like that you have to sit down and watch them.
Yeah, I did not see it because I thought it was stupid. It wasn't that. It was just, I just never got wrapped up in it.
Oh, I never knew that.
And I never took the time out to. But listen, if you want to talk about cinema greatness, I understand.
Here we go.
No. I understand why people say those movies are. I mean, because they are. Right. I mean, crazy, scenes and stuff like that. I get that. But you know how many people I have the same conversation with that haven't seen The Godfather, which Academy Award winning. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
I'm not saying that these are horrible movies. What I'm saying is that there are people out there that haven't seen The Godfather. So for me not to see The Lord of the Rings or Captain Jack Sparrow, what is it called?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's unheard of for somebody not to see a movie.
I understand. The biggest thing is like I definitely the Pirates of the Caribbean series. I always got a kick out of them because they're funny, but at the same time, the special effects in them, right? It really gets me. And then the Lord of the Rings, that's just in a whole different realm on itself as far as the storyline and. There's a lot, like the whole magicians, orcs and ogres, and all them, and elves, and there's that whole play into that, and the mystical part about it. That was the appealing thing to it. But no, I totally agree with you. Like there's movies like sometimes my wife and I will watch a series of TV shows. We won't watch the whole series because I hate waiting a week. Like. Game of Thrones. Like I have to wait the whole season comes out before I watch it because it drives me crazy. I gotta wait an hour and then leave you hanging, right at the end of the movie. Like what happened? And then you gotta watch another one, right? So I totally agree with you. All right, so that was that topic. Thanks, guys. Another edition of the Berto Lex show. Stay funky, stay cute, stay chubby.
Another edition of How to Mess Up the Ending.
Another edition of the Berto Lex show. Stay good.